Welcome back, it's me Lou, and I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review. Today, we're going to take a look at this Fortnite Raven. Alright, I'm not a big Fortnite guy. I think I played the video game like once, way back when. It's not necessarily my cup of tea. If I play a video game, I just get married to it, and then I won't touch anything else for like years. Like when Elder Scrolls Oblivion came out, that's all I played. And then when Skyrim came out, that's all I played. Fallout, that's all I played. Every now and then I'll dip my toes into something else, but I always just find myself just married to one game for long periods of time. And right now, I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which came out a few years ago, and I can't put that down. I love that game to death. And I started playing the new, it's about almost a year old by now, but I started playing that Marvel Avengers game, and that's pretty neat. So why am I looking at a Fortnite figure? I'm looking at it because I got it on sale. I've been in the mode now where I like hunting around for bargains. That's kind of become a fun thing for me. Like, I'll still buy action figures at full price if it's something I really want. But I just like combing up and down like the clearance aisles and just even online, just looking for bargains. Because I found that I've discovered new things that I like that I never knew that I'd have a fondness for, and sometimes it'll give me a chance to try out new things. And I saw this for $9 in the clearance aisle, and it has so many accessories. I mean, I've bought a couple of Fortnite figures before, so I kind of know the deal. But when I saw this guy, I'm like, I can't say no to Raven. He has all these cool accessories. He's a cool costume, a great color scheme, and I'm like, it's $9. It's $9. I mean, like, I go to McDonald's and buy a meal for 3 people. I'm looking at $40, So it's like, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy this. This is awesome. So yeah, here we are. We're looking at Fortnite Raven. So if you're an older collector, chances are you might have a child who at one time or to this day is still playing Fortnite. Fortnite's like one of those things that doesn't seem to go away. It's going to be around just like how Minecraft is still around and Roblox is still around. Kids love this stuff. And with Fortnite, they're always dropping new skins and new characters, so it seems like the game's going to be around for the long haul. And the action figure line's actually been around for the long haul too. So this is the line, this is the Jazzwares ones. I want to say McFarlane had their license, I think, for a while. It might have expired because I haven't seen new McFarlane Fortnite figures in forever. Those were larger figs, have some of those. I want to see, I think Hasbro might be dipping their toes into Fortnite, I think. If you know, fill me in the comments, because I remember seeing on social media maybe some Fortnite figures they've been making. Like, I think there's a 2-pack that comes with like snake eyes, which kind of boggles my mind. So maybe they have the license. I was trying to look online, but I couldn't find clarification on what's going on. Like if Jazzwares is still making it, or if they lost the license to Hasbro. Which could explain why this guy might have been on clearance. Maybe they're clearing out, for the inevitable Hasbro line of Fortnite figures. But either way, let's take a look at this. So first off, nothing new in terms of the packaging. They've been using this packaging for the Fortnite figures for years. There's a shout out to Epic Games, the Fortnite logo. This is part of the Legendary series. If you're a kid, chances are there's different scales to collect the Fortnite. There's the smaller scale ones, but this is the 6-inch scale ones. They're awesome. It's nice how the window frames, all different accessories. Like, you get a lot of, I have to say, even though I don't collect this line religiously, I might pick up a figure here and there. You get a lot for like your dollar. They gave you so many accessories. You never feel gypped. There's a lot of care that goes into these figures. They're super articulated. They're not shy about that either. Right here, 38 points of articulation. Beautiful character artwork. Get that on the spine also. And on the back, it's pretty simple. Raven, brooding master of dark sides. And then also available to kind of show who else is on the line or in the wave. And then he includes 1 6-inch figure and 7 accessories. For me, this is kind of such a waste of space. There's so much in terms of, like, if I'm at Jazzwares and if I'm in charge of branding or marketing this, it's like I want to do everything possible to entice kids to want to buy more figures. I've said this in previous videos. Back in the day, in the 80s, like if you bought a Star Wars figure, on the back card there'd be the entire catalog of all the figures available. Here, you just have, under a dozen figures shown, but it's not even the actual figures. This is the character models. Really sell me on this line. Give me a photograph of all the figures, or maybe a diorama with the figures playing, like in like some sort of play set, or just something to excite kids' imaginations and get them excited to want to buy another toy. You look at this, it's a waste of space, and who the F cares? I mean, everyone knows what this dude looks like. It's like, do something with this. So yeah, here we have this dude. Let's take him out. Okay, first impressions while it's still in the plastic tray. I'm in love with this figure. Honestly, it's great. I love how the Fortnite logo is on a separate piece of cardboard. I'm not sure if they can remove that. It's been a while. But you get so much out of this. He comes with two different arms. He comes with a pistol. He comes with a sniper rifle. He has his mining pick, or whatever the hell they call it. Comes with his back bling. Different expressions. He comes with this cube. I don't play the game, so I don't know what the hell the cube's for. Alright, let's set this aside and let's take a look at the figure. So right out of the gate, man, my first thought was, wow, I'm in love. I'm never disappointed with these figures. They really give everything else a run for their money. Like, I couldn't imagine what it'd be like if Jazzwares handled like DC or Marvel. I kind of could. I've heard before that the studio that puts out these figures, I think they've had experience in the past doing the old Toy Biz line of superhero figures, like the old Marvel Legends, and maybe some of the oddball Toy Biz stuff when they were doing like other comic book lines that weren't related to Marvel. But this is great. You get so much out of it. The articulation's wonderful. His head does everything. He has this crazy collar. The sculpting, I'm a big fan of this great sculpting. The details are nice deep cuts. They don't get carried away with all the folds and wrinkles. It just works just right. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. He has this cool trigger finger. I'm always torn on the hands though, because they have the articulated fingers, and for me it's a nice throwback to the old Marvel Legends and the old 6-inch Toy Biz figures. But it's just annoying because I don't know. I always feel like they're not going to grip the weapons like they should. But it's cool though. It's cool that they invest that much care into it. Besides having an ab crunch, and you can kind of move him at the below the sternum. He has a waist swivel. His thighs are articulated. Has that thigh cut. Double jointed knees, ankle movement. It's really a nice figure. If I paid full price at $19 for this, for me it'd still be just as awesome. But for the fact that I paid half price, it makes it even better. Yeah, they're not shy about about this line of toys, and I think one thing that kind of turned them away from collecting these is that I kind of felt like when these figures came out, it's like I felt the need that you had to if you wanted to collect it, you had to get in on day one, or this would be one of those lines where they just dump so many figures at you at short period of time that it'd be easy to fall behind, or not just you wouldn't be able to keep up with the amount of figures that they have. And they've had so many waves of Fortnite figures already. Yeah, that's great. You can swap out his head. I'm not sure how you pull it out. I saw another version of this. I'm not sure. I think it might be a more recent one. It's like the Frost version of Raven, or it's called I think Arctic Raven or Frost Raven, where he's all white. So it's kind of neat. Yeah, I can't figure out how to remove the head, the face. Swap it out. I'll probably do that later. But yeah, I mean, just look at it. Really beautiful details. The articulation, superb. Fortnite, especially like if you don't collect, I mean, if you don't play the video game and you just like stuff that looks badass, there's something in this line that will draw your attention. Whether you want something that looks cartoony, something a little bit more serious, you know, something that just looks badass, you'll find it. I wonder if the head comes off. No, it doesn't. So I was kind of curious if I could take this head off and see what the ball joint looks underneath, because maybe I could like head swap it with another figure or something. But it seems like it's on pretty tight. I'll take a look at that later. Here's a butterfly joint, as you can see right there. I don't know. For me, it almost seems like a waste of engineering because it's like it doesn't provide that much more mobility. It seems kind of hindered to begin with. You know, I think the butterfly joint, you know, it's essential for some characters like a Spider-Man, or if a character needs to like be able to clasp something with two hands. But I feel like they could get rid of the butterfly joint and drop the cost down of the figure. It looks neat. This is a wild guy. So here's another Fortnite guy just to compare him to. Here's Jonesy. They're roughly about the same height. This is a great figure also. Yeah, so the Fortnite line of toys, they're awesome. There's a lot to collect in the line. And there's something for everyone, even if you're not into the video game. You know, there's always going to be some sort of character archetype or something you could gravitate towards. And it just looks badass. I really want to see if I can take the head off and do a head swap. Because I love the body. The body by itself is awesome. You know, you can easily just make some new random character out of this. Okay, real quick. This scene that I'm talking to right now, this was filmed after I was done filming the video. So I'm cutting this into the video before it reaches the end. So I was toying around with the figures, and I kind of remember, I forgot all about this, but I forgot that Jonesy, much like other Fortnite figures, you can actually split his face off because it shares the same socket and peg. At the last minute, I just kind of remembered that, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I could just do that. So you could take this face off and plug this face in, and all of a sudden, it's kind of like a new character altogether. So I apologize for forgetting about that little detail. It's like immediately after I turned off stopped recording, I was like, oh man, look, I forgot I could move the face, and there you go. This easily makes this figure a must buy. I love characters in hoods, and it looks wild. So all right, so let's just get back to our regularly scheduled video, and take it away. Yeah, Jazzwares, they make great action figures. Okay, if I had to rate this guy numerically, I don't know, 8 to a 9. That might be a little too generous, though. You know, I think mostly because I don't know. I think partially because I'm just really into the aesthetic of the character. It looks fabulous. And in terms of accessories, it's what you come to expect from the Fortnite stuff. They give you a lot. A lot. I really want to try swapping out one of the faces, but I don't know how to pull it out. Oh, there we go. I really want to remove this head. I want to see if I can swap on. I'm going to test it out with Jonesy at some point after the video is over. I want to see if I can put his head on here. If that's the case, that'd be kind of cool. But the head swapping thing is a simple mechanism. There's a T socket up there, and then there's a T-peg, and you just plug it in. You know, so you can give them this look. It's kind of like stock look. Or if you want to give him the more like focused, mean look, he has those eyes. Kind of like these eyes the best. There we go, it's in. So yeah, this is a great figure. Definitely worth the price. So Raven, easy 8 to 9. You know, it doesn't disappoint me at all. Everything about this figure screams quality. You know, for a $19 figure, I think you get more bang for your buck with the Fortnite stuff than the Marvel Legends. And that's just my opinion. You know, don't crucify me over that. I know the Marvel Legends stuff is cool because, you know, yeah, the build-a-figure options and everything, but one thing I can appreciate with this toy line is that they'll do the repaints of these characters, you know. But it's kind of cool that you're getting unique sculpts for each figure. Whereas with Marvel Legends, sometimes they'll reuse the same body over and over again. You know, they'll just like swap out the head or something. But it's cool when you handle a very uniquely sculpted figure. Every experience is going to feel a bit more new, and I can appreciate that. So yeah, I recommend Raven. So if you're like me, and I don't know why he was clearanced. I'm not sure if it's just because they had to clear inventory because they were going to refresh the shelves, or if Hasbro's actually getting the line. I don't know, but I recommend this dude 100%. So buy him if you see him. Definitely snatch him up if he's on sale or clearanced. Once again, my name is Lou. Thank you for spending this time with me. I greatly appreciate it. I hope there was something you pulled away from this video. And stop by and visit me anytime. Alright, take care.